Hi, I'm Dave Buckley. I'm a personal injury attorney. When I first meet with clients who've been injured through no fault of their own, whether it's a car accident, a slip and fall accident, a dog bite, um, they want to know the value of the case. How much is my case worth? And of course, that's a good question to ask, but it's usually a hard question to answer. It all depends on the injury that the person has sustained. Is it a back injury? Is it a head injury? Is it an injury that involves your senses, your eyesight, your hearing? There's all kinds of factors that go into determining what the value of a case is. But the most important thing that will determine the value of a case and maximize the value of the case, because that's what I always want to do. I want to maximize the value of the case. And how do I do that? Well, it starts with the client. It starts with what the client does very soon after they've been hurt. And what they have to do, if you've been hurt, if you know someone who's been hurt, they need to be seen within 24 hours of getting hurt. It's always a good thing to be seen when you get hurt. Because you don't want your injuries to get worse because you haven't treated them correctly, for one thing. You don't want to ignore these things. You might have internal bleeding. You might have an injury that, if it's not addressed very quickly, it might result in becoming permanent. So, you want to do the best for yourself by being seen by a professional who can help you and diagnose you and recommend a course of treatment. But certainly being seen within 24 hours of being hurt is very important because you need to create a record. Your medical record is what is relied upon in determining the ultimate value of your case. And after being seen within the first 24 hours, following up with your primary care physician and being recommended for a course of treatment, whether that's physical therapy, whether that's seeing a professional such as a specialist, a neurologist, a neurosurgeon, if you have a back injury requiring surgery to correct a herniated disc, for instance. And so long as you have followed a course of treatment, so long as you have done everything your medical professionals have asked you to do, you've kept all your appointments, you haven't been late, and you've gone through a regimen, beginning, a middle, and an end. You're injured, you're treated for that injury, and you have completed treating for that injury. We're able to take your medical record and determine a value. And what that dollar value is, of course, depends on what you're treated for. And I know that's not giving you an answer, what the value of your case is, but my goal as an attorney, as a personal injury attorney, is to maximize the value of your case. No matter what type of injury you've been caused to suffer, you want to get the most money for your case that you possibly can. And I will guide you, I can help you do that in maximizing the value of your case by making sure that you see the medical professionals you need to see and following their recommended course of treatment. And by doing that, you will maximize the value of your case. I hope that helps.